Imagine a world where every answer an AI gives can be checked, proven, and explained. No more mysterious black boxes, no more AI hallucinations, and no more almost right solutions. Today, that world gets a step closer to reality. Imandra has officially launched Imandra Universe, the most significant upgrade to AI reasoning and transparency we have ever seen. This isn't just another new tool in the crowded field of chatbots. Imandra Universe is a full-scale platform designed to supercharge all the biggest names: ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, DeepSeek, and more, by adding something they've always lacked: real step-by-step logic. It's the breakthrough the tech world has been waiting for, and it's about to impact everything from finance and law to healthcare and daily life. But why does this matter for you? How will it change the way we use, trust, and interact with artificial intelligence? And is this the moment that truly ends the era of black box AI? If you want to be ahead of the curve, stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why Imandra Universe could be the most important leap forward in AI technology this year, and what it means for the future of humanity. Before we dive in, make sure you're subscribed for more breaking AI news, powerful insights, and next-level analysis. Let's jump in. 1. Why the world stopped trusting AI. Let's face it, AI is everywhere now. Large language models like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, and DeepSeek are generating news, solving coding challenges, drafting legal memos, even suggesting medical treatments. On the surface, it feels like we're living in the future. But behind the scenes, there's a growing crisis. The deeper AI integrates into our lives, the more obvious its biggest flaw becomes: it can't always be trusted. Time and time again, chatbots and AI models confidently deliver answers that simply aren't true. In some cases, it's a funny mistake, a chatbot making up a celebrity quote or inventing a fake movie title. But in serious settings, the consequences are anything but amusing. Just look at the numbers. In 2025, a Stanford survey showed that over 1 in 3 critical AI answers in fields like law, medicine, and finance were wrong, unverifiable, or even completely fabricated. Lawyers have submitted court documents based on hallucinated precedents. Banks have lost millions when AI models failed to predict rare, but very real edge cases. Patients have received health recommendations based on studies that don't even exist. Why is this happening? The core problem is simple. Today's language models are built to predict what comes next in a sequence of words based on mountains of data. They're fantastic at sounding plausible, but that doesn't mean their answers are always accurate. These models aren't built for logic, they're built for language. There's no guarantee that the solution they offer makes sense, follows a set of rules, or even respects reality. That's the heart of the black box problem. AI models work in ways even their creators can't always explain. And as we rely on AI for bigger decisions, from investing millions of dollars to diagnosing rare illnesses, the cost of almost right is skyrocketing. In a world running on algorithms, we need AIs that can show their work, not just give a guess. This is the challenge Imandra set out to solve. Because if we want to move forward with AI, we have to rebuild trust, one proven answer at a time. 2. What makes Imandra Universe so different? So what exactly is Imandra Universe, and why is everyone from big tech to regulators suddenly paying attention? Imandra Universe is a next-generation platform built on a powerful idea that the best AI comes from combining neural networks with symbolic logic. It's what experts call neurosymbolic AI. You've probably heard the term thrown around, but here's what it really means. Most modern AI, like the large language models you know, are based on neural networks. They can handle language, images, sound, and more, thanks to their ability to learn patterns from huge data sets. But they don't think in rules or proofs. They can guess, but they can't always reason. Symbolic AI, on the other hand, is all about logic, following rules, solving puzzles, proving theorems. It's reliable, transparent, and auditable, but it lacks the flexibility and creativity of neural models. Imandra Universe bridges the two. It lets any major AI, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, DeepSeek, and others, plug in and check their answers using a dedicated logic engine. Think of it as a digital math teacher for your chatbot, reviewing its work before it gives you a final answer. Here's how it works. Let's say a chatbot gives you a legal opinion, a financial calculation, or a complex piece of code. Before that answer is finalized, Imandra Universe checks it against a set of formal logic rules, verifies that the answer doesn't break any constraints, and generates a transparent, step-by-step explanation. If it spots a contradiction, a logical error, or something it can't prove, it warns you. No more blind trust required. Imandra's model context protocol makes this seamless. Any language model can call out to Imandra Universe, sending answers for validation before delivering them to the user. Its APIs work across platforms, so you can build logic verification into your chatbot, your app, or even your own custom models. For developers, it means faster compliance and fewer surprises. For regulators, it means every AI answer can be audited and explained. And for ordinary users, it means you finally have the power to see not just what the AI says, but how and why it reached that answer. This is a huge leap forward. It's not about replacing creativity, but about combining it with discipline. The future of AI isn't either or, it's both. 3. How Imandra Universe works, from hype to real-world results. Let's see what this looks like in real life. Here are just a few scenarios that show how Imandra Universe could change the game across different industries. Picture a lawyer uploading a contract to a legal assistant AI. In the old world, the chatbot would scan millions of documents and give its best guess on whether a clause breaks the law. With Imandra Universe, the model drafts its answer. Then the logic engine steps in, checking for conflicts with statutes, comparing with past case law, and scanning for contradictions. If there's a problem, Imandra Universe flags it and gives a full step-by-step explanation. Here's where the contract is inconsistent, and here's the precedent you need to check. Now, legal teams get not just answers, but audit trails and logic receipts. Or imagine a bank using AI to model risk. Classic models might overlook rare but devastating edge cases. Imandra Universe forces every model to prove its reliability under thousands of scenarios, exposing weaknesses and logical gaps before a single dollar moves. Financial analysts can see every scenario that was checked, where the model holds, and where it might break, all before disaster strikes. In healthcare, doctors use AI to help diagnose patients and recommend treatments. Imandra Universe means every diagnosis is backed by logical steps, supporting studies, and warnings for uncertainty. No more black box recommendations, just a transparent chain of evidence, all in plain language. Even software developers benefit. AI-generated code can be powerful, but bugs slip through easily. With Imandra's formal verification, developers can see exactly which lines of code are guaranteed to work and which need a closer look, long before the code reaches production. It goes even further. Your smart assistant at home might answer questions about safety, finance, or health. Imandra Universe allows it to deliver logic-backed, reference-rich answers, flagging uncertainty or missing information before you act. The best part? Anyone can understand the explanation, not just engineers. If the AI can't prove an answer, you'll see it clearly. It's transparency, finally delivered. 4. The shockwave, how Imandra Universe is disrupting tech, business, and regulation. The launch of Imandra Universe is sending shockwaves through the AI world. Here's why. First, big tech is already scrambling to respond. Google, OpenAI, Anthropic, and xAI have all talked about explainable AI, but now there's a practical plug-and-play solution that works with any model. The race is on to partner with, license, or emulate Imandra's logic-first approach. Because the company that delivers trustworthy AI first will win not only customers, but also regulatory approval in a world that's getting more cautious about automation every day. In finance, Imandra Universe is set to become the new gold standard. Banks, insurers, and fintechs are lining up for pilots because this tech could reduce compliance costs, prevent catastrophic mistakes, and allow real-time audits. Fortune 500 companies see the value in using Imandra to protect their supply chains, customer data, and sensitive operations from black box surprises. Healthcare isn't far behind. Health tech startups and hospital networks are integrating Imandra Universe to meet stricter regulations and avoid lawsuits tied to AI-generated errors. Doctors and administrators can now demand a clear audit trail for every AI-driven decision. No proof, no trust is quickly becoming the new medical standard. Governments and regulators are also taking notice. With the EU's new AI Act and the US AI Safety Bill, traceable and explainable, AI is now a legal requirement for high-risk applications. Imandra Universe's approach could soon become the blueprint for compliance worldwide. Imagine being able to show every step an AI took before approving a loan, diagnosing an illness, or authorizing a trade. For everyday people, this means the most trusted apps, virtual assistants, and chatbots will soon feature logic verified by Imandra badges. When you ask for advice or information, you'll know if the AI can back up its answer or if it's just guessing. This is not just another feature. It's a foundational change, as big as the shift from analog to digital. The age of just trust us AI is coming to a close, and the era of show your work is here. 5. The future. What happens when AI proves itself? The implications of Imandra Universe are even bigger than you think. For decades, AI research has focused on making models bigger, faster, and more lifelike. But the more powerful they became, the harder they were to understand and the greater the risks of invisible failures. Now Imandra flips the script. The new race is for transparency, auditability, and logic-first intelligence. Industry insiders are already buzzing. There are rumors that major language models like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude are testing integrations with Imandra-style logic engines. API integrations and plugins will soon be available for major cloud providers, SaaS platforms, and consumer apps. Communities of logic-first AI developers are forming, eager to share proof recipes, auditing tools, and dashboards that make sense to anyone. Regulators and courts will start requiring proof for every major decision. If your AI gives a diagnosis, recommends a trade, or decides who gets a loan, it must explain how it got there. If the AI can't explain it, it's illegal to use it. That's a massive shift, and it puts pressure on every company to upgrade or risk being left behind. Consumers will get in on the act too. Your next phone, smart speaker, or search engine may offer a proof mode, showing the logical steps and evidence behind every recommendation. Trust, transparency, and explainability will become as important as speed and creativity. We are witnessing the end of the black box era and the birth of a transparent, logic-first age of artificial intelligence. Models that sound right will be outpaced by models that can prove they're right. It's the difference between guesswork and guarantees. Why this moment is the real AI revolution? Here's the big picture. Imandra Universe is not just an incremental update. It's the start of a revolution in how we build, deploy, and trust artificial intelligence. The age of blind faith in black box answers is ending. Now, every AI must earn your trust, with logic, with proof, and with clear human explanations. Whether you're a developer, a business leader, a doctor, a lawyer, or simply someone who wants real answers for real questions, this is a change you can't ignore. We are entering a future where show your work isn't just for math class. It's for every answer, every recommendation, every decision an AI makes. Comment below. What's the wildest AI hallucination you've ever seen? Would you trust a logic-verified chatbot with your money, your health, your future? What industry do you think needs provable AI logic the most? Don't forget to subscribe for the fastest, most in-depth AI news and analysis on YouTube. You're on the front row for the launch of a new era, one where AI finally makes sense, earns your trust, and works for all of us. This is AI Horizon Daily. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where every answer is proven.